welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are going to do a new segment, starting a new segment, and we're pretty much, it's going to be where we, I don't know what I'm going to call it, the comment section, I think I'll call it, and we're going to look at popular videos that I've put out, and we're going to look at the best comments and see what that smoke is in the comment section, because one of the things that surprised me the most about my content was all the strong opinions about it in the comment section. A lot of guys have a lot of opinions and a lot of things to say, which surprised me, to be honest. I didn't, well, honestly, it all surprised me. I didn't even think people would particularly take to it like they have, but apparently there's a market for it. So we're gonna start with my most popular video. What was that when you hear something? So let's start by watching that video, then we'll get right into the comments. You know, I kind of knew this video was gonna do well while I was editing. It's just kind of a funny video with a lot of different weird cuts. I like hear something weird in the crane. Daddy likes that. I make a, Daddy likes that stupid little funny sound. I'm just shutting off the crane. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing the trolley in, bringing the trolley all the way up, because I'm locking the crane out for the night. And I just put it in weather vane. That's it. That was my first video to ever pop off. Over 11 million views. Pretty crazy, right? I remember I was making the video in the fairy lineup, and yeah, it just took off, I guess. So over 2,500. Okay, stop playing, and I want to look at the comments. Okay, so this isn't the most comment, but the first pinned comment: "This dude is the most handsome crane operator in the world." Obviously, I pinned that because, if people just want to blow smoke up my ass, who am I to deny them that opportunity? So please, thank you very much. But the most 9.2 thousand likes on this comment. The absolute amount of "am I screwed? Nah, wait, I am," was just too funny. And yeah, that's kind of what was going on in this clip. I heard something, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, it's fine. And I was like, wait, I hear it again. And there was just see, when you operate machinery like this, it's a lot of feel, but it's also a lot of sound. You really get tuned into the sounds of the machine, and that's how you know something is going awry, something is wrong, something is not how it should be. It's not normal. If you hear a sound you don't recognize, you're immediately like, what's going on here? So yeah, that's a good comment. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. 27,000 likes on this comment from Throat Punch 4789. It's the new noises that always bothered me. Yep. 8.5 thousand likes from Rachel Michaels 2108. He's telling a story. Knew a crane operator that would climb the rig before daylight, take his lunch up with him, and stay till got dark to come down. He was afraid of heights. I mean, if you climb the crane, it doesn't seem like... Are you saying that he only did it while it was pitch black because he was so afraid of heights? He couldn't climb up during the daylight? He had to climb up when it was... I mean, in the winter, you're climbing up in the dark and you're climbing down in the dark. I mean, you're pretty much just describing a normal crane operator's day. So, yeah, and obviously if you're climbing that crane and you're working up there all day, you're not really scared of heights. Or if you are, you have a really good grasp of fear. So, yeah. Then we have our next comment from Jarvis Decote 5983. A crane operator told me he worked in one that sounded like constant car crashes. He said the scary part is when it gets dead quiet. I can relate to that a little bit. If you don't hear any noise, it's kind of odd. But usually, you're hearing a rat. You're in the middle of the sound comes up from the construction site, right? So you hear everything up there. It's just constant noise. But there's some pretty rickety, rackety machines that just make all hell sorts of noise. So. TD Groundhog says, the random guy on the ground hitting the crane with a wrench. If you were to hit the crane with a wrench, it would be violent. Like, if you touch the mast with anything, it would not be did I hear something? No, it would be like, I would know immediately that you're hitting the mast. The noise travels right up the mast so easily. If you tap, 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 just a little tap, tap, I will feel it in my seat just as strongly as you tap it, even though, I'm up 200 feet. So, no, it wouldn't be that. I would know immediately if that was the case. With 8.1 thousand likes, Craigsverbrack Gaming says, glad to know the homie upstairs is just as terrified when them things start being noisy as we downstairs are. Okay, first of all, it's bad name, bad grammar, mediocre comment. But yeah, I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I just want to find the noise. That's, it's kind of, I want to know what's going on with my machine. I want to know what's going on with my crane. I want to find out what the hell is making the noise. It doesn't mean I'm terrified, but you're terrified down there. But down on the ground, you really can't hear the noise of the crane. If you can hear the noise of the crane on the ground, it must be a little crane, tiny little crane. Because the noise doesn't really travel down. The noise travels up. It's just the nature of it. Tim Shifter 32 says, at that moment I'd be thinking, I really hope the welders that made this thing were top of their class. Yeah. When you first are in a new crane and you're getting used to all the noises it makes, you have certain thoughts, and if it's an older crane, you might not trust it very much. But, if it's an older crane, you're going to inspect the hell out of that thing. You already are inspecting the hell out of every crane you're in, every day, every week, every month. It's quite tiresome, the amount of inspections you have to constantly do on a daily basis. But you do have to do it because, you gotta make sure, the thing about with these cranes, when things go bad with them, things really go bad. It's not like, oh, my hammer broke. Oh, I, messed up this piece of pipe. We had a little blowout. No, if something major happens with a tower crane, we're talking catastrophic disaster. People are going to die. The site's going to shut down for days, weeks, months maybe. There's going to be... you're probably never going to work again, not driving a crane, running a crane, operating a crane. I remember one of my videos, I said driving a crane, and all the guys were like, oh, the guy says driving a crane, what a loser. You're the loser, all right, bud? You're the loser. Anyways, this was kind of a a very tame one. There's a lot more different, like the comment sections get really heated. This was kind of a nice tame one, just a little taster to start. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Heavy Brown out.